Boy, I tell you. Oh man, boy, I tell you the damn truth, man. When it rain, it pours, boy. Man, when it rain, it pours. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh shit, boy, my ass hurting on the damn concrete, boy. This is unfucking believable, boy. This is unheard of here, man. I ain't never heard no shit like that before in my life, boy. I ain't never heard this, but never in my life have I heard anything to this effect. Uh, man, but get this video shared out, man. You got to get this story out there, man. Folks got to hear this story here, boy. Boy, I tell you, boy, the system, boy, it all it takes is a couple of dollars, boy. A couple of dollars to make a motherfucker change a motherfucker life, boy. A couple of dollars to change a motherfucker life, boy. It just that court system don't work for everybody. That shit just don't work for everybody, bro. I promise you that shit don't work for everybody. And sometimes it don't even work for like some of the bodies, but you just you gotta make gotta make the best of it, right? But when you got peoples out here in the world that's doing dumb shit, like they know what they doing. Like they know exactly what they doing, bro. They do shit and throw rocks and try to hide behind trees, man. And you know, that's not gonna happen. That is just not gonna happen, man. That's not gonna happen. So, like I said, when people talking about getting justice for people, man, like for me, I see things. I guess for me, I see things totally different than the average person. Like everybody don't see things the same way, but when you got peoples out here in this world, man, that's doing a bunch of crazy stuff, and the consequences become too great for them to bear, they come up with these excuses, and the excuses is what's going on with this current case, and we definitely finna talk about it because I mean it's important, man. It's important that we discuss this. Uh, Let me get this video shared out to the last group of people so we can go ahead and get into this live stream. This is a sad story, man. This is a sad story coming out of Brooklyn, New York, bro. Brooklyn, New York. You know what I mean? If you from New York, you from Brooklyn, shout out to Brooklyn, New York. You know what I'm saying? Protect our kids out there in the Bronx, man. This right here for me, this situation right here for me is just not what I was anticipating. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was going to turn out to this effect. That the information that I've accumulated is very, I find it to be very quite disturbing, bro. This is a very, very disturbing, a very, very disturbing type of video, man. And for me, what I don't like about it is the fact that you got people out here in the world that's commit these motherfucking crimes, and then when it's time to hand down them damn sentences, you know, they want to play the crazy role. You got the attorneys. The attorneys want to bust out the first thing. The attorneys say, "Well, my client, you know, it's a hallucinating. He's seeing stuff. He hearing voices. He's mentally ill." Let me tell you something. When y'all motherfuckers out there killing people, bro, y'all ain't hearing and seeing shit. But the minute you kill somebody, you get jammed up and get caught up with what you're doing, everybody want to string, oh, he's mentally ill, he's retarded, he this and that. Man, I don't want to hear that bullshit. This is an illegal immigrant that took and lured an 8-year-old boy from his home to his apartment out in Brooklyn, New York, and he killed the little boy. And after he killed the little boy, he chopped him up in pieces. Yeah, you heard what I said. I didn't stutter. And you know I got the backstory. You know I'm about to let you check the video out. Just as soon as we get some more peoples on the live stream, y'all already know what time it is. So my thing is this here. What makes people do what people do? You wasn't crazy when you kill that little boy and chop them up, but now you want to play crazy. Now you want to go lay up in a mental institution and claim, insanity. These attorneys, man, that's what I tell you about these motherfucking fake ass attorneys, man. These lawyers, that they ain't nothing, bro. All they want to do is get your money, and they try to come up with the bogus ass defense that they can come up with in hopes of justifying their actions. Oh, well, you paid me X, B, X, Y, Z, so this is what I tried to do. Man, that's bullshit. At the end of the day, if this illegal ass immigrant can lure that little boy from one apartment to another, kill him, and then chop him up in pieces, man, he deserves everything that he got coming to him, man. I don't respect that. I don't respect no motherfucking child killers, bro. I don't give a fuck what color you are. If you kill a kid, man, justice need to be served on you to the fullest extent. And in this case, in this situation right here, this little 8-year-old boy, man, you know what? Let me show y'all. I ain't got to tell y'all about it. I ain't got to tell y'all about it. You know what I'm saying? I can show it to you. I can show it to your ass, man. I can show it to your ass, bro. And this story is sad, bro. It's sad, it's sick, and it's pathetic. You know what I'm saying? You the only motherfucker I know that got your right state of mind for know how to killing a person and then dismembering the body. We talking about chopping the boy up in pieces, guys. I'm talking about in pieces, like literally chopped him up. I'm talking about his ankle, his legs, his arms, his wrists, his fingers, his neck. Like he literally chopped this guy up into pieces. This is what happened. He chopped the guy up in pieces, and now his lawyers want to stream that they client is mentally ill. Ain't shit wrong with that motherfucker. They need to go ahead and light his ass up, because right now he faking. That little boy did not deserve that. That 8-year-old kid did not deserve what happened to him, bro. And that hurts me to my heart, bro, that I gotta sit here and talk about this. I mean, I'm literally sitting here talking about this situation at hand. You know what I'm saying? People wanted to see. Well, here's the thing about it. Let me tell y'all something. If you see somebody out there trying to give him the chair, no. He don't deserve no chair. No, that motherfucker don't deserve no chair. I'm gonna tell you what he deserves. He do not deserve a chair. That motherfucker deserved to be given life without the possibility of parole. Put his ass in prison and let that motherfucker suffer for the rest of his motherfucking life. That's what needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, the bottom line, we sitting here, we having these discussions about ABC, XYZ, and a lot of y'all just don't understand the dynamics of what's going on, guys. I'm talking about 8 years old. You want the backstory? I'm gonna give you the backstory. That go the motherfucking backstory right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gotta make shit up. That's one thing I don't do. I don't make shit up. I do not make shit up. If I gotta make it up, I don't even want to tell it to you. You know what I'm saying? On who's better, Braun or Jordan? Right now, we talking about this motherfucking illegal immigrant killing this little 8-year-old boy and chopping him up into pieces, bro. That's what I'm talking about right now. LeBron and Michael Jordan, they ain't important right now. You know what I'm saying? We got to figure out a way to protect our youth, bro. By all means, 880, why do we do it? I mean, it is what it is, because you got a bunch of ignorant ass peoples out here in the world, bro. They ignorant, and they do these things, and then when they get jammed up, the first thing they want to stream that they mentally ill, mentally retarded, this and that, the third, so on and so forth. But the system need to stop falling for that bullshit. They need to stop falling for that bullshit. I'm finna give you the backstory right here. Yeah, I'm finna give you the motherfucking backstory right now. Get your ass on in here and get this backstory. Come on in here and get the backstory right now. Let me go ahead and pull that shit up. Look at this right here. Look at this bullshit.
Now to other news, hardware store clerk Levi sentenced today for killing and dismembering 8-year-old Leiby Kletzky. It brings an end to a gruesome crime that rocked the city's Orthodox community. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Fleischer has more tonight from downtown Brooklyn. Tim.
Diana, Levi Aaron now begins a very long prison sentence, 40 years and perhaps even longer. But for the family of his victim, their pain now continues as they try to move on.
Today, my family has finally received some partial closure on one aspect of this nightmare.
The heartfelt words of Leiby Kletzky's mother and father, echoing through a silent courtroom, read by prosecutor Judy Rendelman. Hearing every word, Levi Aaron, who has pleaded guilty to kidnapping, murdering, and dismembering this little 8-year-old boy walking home from day camp.
There is no way one can comprehend or understand the pain of losing a child. Esther and I faced this unspeakable tragedy last year when our little boy, Leiby, was ruthlessly taken from us.
Leiby, picked up first by several security cameras along his route in Borough Park, never met his mother. Instead, as seen in this video, he was lured away by Levi Aaron. Yet while he pleads guilty to this heinous crime, his attorney worries about his time in prison.
Levi Aaron, while incarcerated, must be protected so that his sentence is not transmuted into a death penalty.
Before sentencing, the judge then asked,
Mr. Aaron, is there anything you wish to say before I impose the agreed upon sentence?
Hold on. Y'all can't hear that. No, we done to back this up. I need y'all to hear this shit here. There's too much traffic.
While he pleads
Listen.
guilty to this heinous crime, his attorney worries about his time in prison.
Levi Aaron, while incarcerated, must be protected so that his sentence is not transmuted into a death penalty.
Before sentencing, the judge then asked,
Mr. Aaron, is there anything you wish to say before I impose the agreed upon sentence? These sentences shall run consecutive, meaning a minimum of 40 years.
And with that, Levi Aaron was taken away.
Closure does not mean we don't continue to feel pain. A day doesn't go by without our thinking of Leiby. But today we close the door on this one aspect of our tragedy and seek to remember only the gifts that God has bestowed.
A very, very emotional letter read in court today.
And see, you know what, guys? I got to let y'all rehear that again when the traffic slow down because it's kind of noisy. My thing is this here. Why is the attorneys telling the judge they need this motherfucking animal, this evil-ass motherfucking devil to be protected while he in prison? Man, fuck protecting this motherfucker. You just not killed and dismembered the body of an 8-year-old kid, and these motherfuckers talking about protect this motherfucker in prison? Man, fuck that motherfucker. Put his ass out there somewhere where they gonna fuck him up. They gonna do the same thing to him that he did to little Levi, man. We talking about an 8-year-old kid that was lured to this motherfucker's apartment, and you killed him, bro, and wasn't even satisfied with just killing him. You sat there and cut this little boy up in the body parts, man. This is just some sick-ass motherfucking shit, bro. This is sick. This is sick. Y'all stop communicating in the chat, and I need y'all to hit the like button. That's right, Miss B. I need y'all to do what Miss B doing. Tell her to hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need y'all to do. Help Miss B get the likes up. We communicate another time. We talking about this 8-year-old boy right here. That's what we talking about. We talking about this 8-year-old kid and this motherfucking maniac lawyer telling the judge that they want this motherfucker to be protected because they don't want his 40-year sentence to turn into a fucking death sentence, and meaning they know if he go out in general population, they gonna kill his ass. And this shit happened in 2013, and they just now sentencing this bitch in 2026? Huh? We talking about 13 years ago. And this motherfucker just now getting sentenced after he killed this little boy. That's some sick, man, that is satanic, that is demonic, and some more shit, bro. I cannot believe that they allowed this shit right here to happen, bro. This is just, it's different. It's a whole totally different situation. And I hate for this to be taking place and transpiring to this extent with this young guy. But shit happens, though. But listen, now that traffic done piped down a little bit, I need y'all guys. Whoa, his sentence is it's halfway over. He done already did, what? We talking about 13 years ago? He received 40 years? So his shit is almost over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about done. Like, thank you, Miss B. It's about done. So my thing is this right here. I'm sitting here, and I'm thinking out loud, and I'm saying to myself, how in the fuck can somebody do something to this effect and of this fucking nature and get sentenced 13 years later? What kind of justice is that? So he been sitting in Rikers for all this time. Well, between Rikers and the mental institution. Yeah, between Rikers Island and the mental institution, they've been housing this satanic, demonic ass, evil ass fucking clown that wants to claim that, oh, I was crazy. I didn't know what I was doing. I was seeing things and hearing voices and shit. Man, ain't nobody going for that. I'm not gonna go for it. And you better not go for it. But listen though, man, as soon as this fucking thing calm down a little bit, I want to show y'all something. I need y'all to hear this, man. I want y'all to really hear what this attorney that representing this child killer had to say in court. What's his name? Levi Aaron. It's spelled Levi, capital A, lowercase, A capital ARON. Levi Aaron, that's his name. And I'm trying to let y'all hear this story, man, but where I'm sitting at, it's a lot of traffic going back and forth, and the noise is taken away from the thing, but let's see if I can run it real fast. Let's see if we can run it, because I want y'all to hear this shit. Let's go.
Along his route in Borough Park, never met his mother. Instead, as seen in this video, he was lured away by Levi Aaron. Yet while he pleads guilty to this heinous crime, his attorney worries about his time in prison.
See, every time I do this, a motherfucking car gotta pass by. Every motherfucking time. Every time. Listen.
Up first by several security cameras along his route in Borough Park, never met his mother. Instead, as seen in this video, he was lured away by Levi Aaron. Yet while he pleads guilty to this heinous crime, his attorney worries about his time in prison.
Listen.
Levi Aaron, while incarcerated, must be protected.
Fuck that bitch.
So that his sentence is not transmuted into a death penalty.
Before sentencing, the judge then asked,
Mr. Aaron, is there anything you wish to say before I impose the agreed upon sentence? These
Y'all can't hear me
sentences shall
because it's
run
stupid ass traffic.
consecutive, meaning a minimum of 40 years.
and with that, Levi Aaron was taken away.
Closure does not mean we don't continue to feel pain. A day doesn't go by without our thinking of Leiby. But today we close the door on this one aspect of our tragedy and seek to remember only the gifts that God has bestowed.
A very, very emotional letter read in court today. The family also...
I'm just trying to make sense, man. I'm just trying to figure out why would a grown man want to lure a 8-year-old kid to their apartment and kill him. But not only that, bro, it's just the cutting up part for me. That's the most disturbing part of this entire case. Not just the fact of you killed the boy, that's bad enough, but kill him and chop his body up in pieces, bro. I mean, what was the purpose of that? I don't understand. Why would they do something to that? I mean, like, what's the purpose? What was the point this man trying to make? What did you try to get across to people? What type of message was you trying to send out to the rest of the American people? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? That was just barbaric, bro. That was unnecessary, and it didn't have to hide him. Man, you know what? Yeah, but that didn't happen. Hold on. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. I want y'all to hear something else, bro. Accountable, maybe? Man, I mean, like, what I'm saying is, I don't understand. Why would someone do this, bro? Like, what's the fucking reason? What's the purpose? Why do people do the shit that they do out here in this world? Especially to kids, bro. That's just crazy. That's sick. That's demonic. And it's because they don't care about human babies. I agree with you on that. I definitely agree with you. I appreciate you for coming on here, you know what I'm saying, sharing that with us, bro. It just, I just feel like at the end of the day, like, I just feel like more should have been done. You know what I'm saying? Look at this bitch.
Mr. Brazil, your appearance for the record?
Yes, Your Honor.
You ain't crazy, motherfucker. You playing crazy.
RRE Brazil, BZILE, 273 Walt Whitman Road. Down. 273 Walt Whitman Road, Suite 108, Huntington Station, New York, 11746.
Also for the defendant, Jennifer McCann, MC, LLC, Law.
Now they talking low. They talking low what we can't hear.
Have a VDF been served?
Yes, Judge. Acknowledged.
Do you have a copy?
Nah. Now they want to protect this bitch.
Tonight, a guilty plea from the man who lured, drugged, and killed young Leiby Kletzky in a case that shocked New York and the nation.
Levi Aaron looking much different today from the first time we saw him in court. He's heavier, his beard is thicker, and he's wearing a yarmulke. Plus, this time, instead of looking down,
Oh, so
he's
now
looking
you Muslim,
directly
motherfucker.
up at the judge. CBS 2's Tony Aiello was in the courtroom as Aaron answered questions.
Did you get anything? Like a towel? All right, what did you do with that towel?
He was the center of attention, but also the man who was barely there. Lawyers say Leiby Aaron's medication and mental condition prevented him from stating how he kidnapped and killed Leiby Kletzky. Instead, Aaron answered questions posed by Judge Neil Feiertag.
What did you decide to do after seeing those flyers and returning to your home?
The flat affect that you saw today and his very low voice and very shallow words and very few syllables is actually part of his mental condition.
Lawyers say Aaron is remorseful and fully aware of his enormous crime. He snatched Leiby off the street, panicked when he realized a massive search was underway, then drugged, strangled, and dismembered the boy.
Did it come a time that Leiby was fighting back when you were doing this?
Leiby's father, Nachman, did not attend court, instead asking Assemblyman Dov Hikind to read a statement on his behalf.
Esther and I faced this unspeakable tragedy last year when our little boy Leiby was ruthlessly taken from us. Today, my family has finally received some partial closure on one aspect of this nightmare.
But the tragedy continues to resonate, particularly in Brooklyn, where shopkeepers now post stickers telling lost children they offer a safe space. And parents such as Joseph Wollander keep a much closer eye on their children and others.
Proceed with caution. Just be suspicious of everybody.
That's right.
For the Kletzky
brother.
family, life goes on, and new life will soon arrive. Mrs. Kletzky is expecting to deliver a child next month. Later this month, Leiby Aaron will return to court to formally be sentenced to 40 years to life in prison. In downtown Brooklyn, Tony Aiello, CBS 2 News.
That's not enough. That's not enough. That's not enough. No, 40 years was not enough for that crime, bro. 40 years? You mean to tell me a 13-year-old child killer that shot up this school was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole, but you got this grown-ass man, 30-some years old, lure, drug, strangle a kid, and dismember his body and don't get but 40 years in prison? I told y'all, man, the system done failed us, bro. It's to say, no, he crazy for real and probably been abused himself. That is why. Hurt people. I just can't go for that. I can't go for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't crazy. He wasn't crazy when he was killing that little boy and chopping him up. He wasn't crazy then. Why he crazy now? Like, that's what I don't understand about people. Motherfuckers always want to play the insanity role after they done got jammed up on all this bull crap that they are doing, bro. And it's not right. That right there, listen, I'm crazy. You crazy. We all have mental issues. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it doesn't give us the opportunity or the rights to go out here and kill people or do whatever perhaps we want to do and just feel like everything is copacetic. It don't work like that. You see what I'm saying? And that's just the bottom line. I can sit here and go back and forth about this situation all day, but I don't feel like that's bullshit for a lighter sentence. You're right. That's right. That's right. That was only for a lighter sentence, man. Yeah, I've been hurt, never seen it. Yeah, that was all for a lighter sentence. You're right about that. Listen at it.
Score up for 80.
Listen at it. All for a lighter sentence, bro.
Mr. Aaron, is there anything you wish to say before I impose the agreed upon sentence? The sentence of the court on your plea of guilty to murder in the second degree is 25 years to life. On kidnapping in the second degree, 15 years in jail, followed by 5 years post-release supervision. These sentences shall run consecutive, meaning a minimum of 40 years before you would be eligible for parole.
There is no way one can comprehend or understand the pain.
40 years? 40 years is still not enough. 40 years is still not enough, guys. And like I said, man, I'm about to hop up off of this live stream, bro. But to be honest with you, I had to come on here and share this, man, because this is a tragical story, bro. Like, this kid did not deserve what he went through. We talking about It ain't just the murder part for me, bro. It's the fact that he dismembered this kid's body, bro. Like, you cut this child up into pieces. And I'm trying to figure out, like, what makes a person want to do such harsh shit like that to a kid, bro. Like, it literally doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? It's sickening to the stomach to know and fathom that somebody could do something as such and then turn around and ask the court for mercy because they want to proclaim that this individual was perhaps not in their right state of mind. They didn't know what they was doing. That's bullshit. Motherfucker, if you can talk, if you can answer a question and comprehend and know what you're saying and know what's going on, we don't want to hear all of that. It's definitely a tragedy. Yeah, of course it's a tragedy, bro. This is very... This for me, guys, and I'm not even gonna tell y'all no lie, right? I'm sitting here, and as I contemplate, right, on, like, what's being said and what's being done, like, folks don't realize. Could you imagine what this 8-year-old little boy had to have went throughout this entire process? Was he still conscious and aware of what was happening to him because he was drugged and then turned around and strangled and then dismembered? So my thing is this here. This motherfucker is mentally ill, right? He's supposed to be retarded, slow, dumb, stupid, whatever the case may be. How in the hell was he able, right? Why was he able to fix his mind up to know how he want to go about killing this boy? That's bullshit, man. I'm not going for that. I mean, y'all may go for it, but I'm not going for it. 40 years before he's eligible for parole. 40 years, it shouldn't be a parole. That's the whole point that you're missing. I don't give a damn if they did say 40 years. It shouldn't even be he shouldn't even be eligible for nothing but to die in that motherfucker. He shouldn't even have an opportunity to even have a shot at re-entering society. Not after what he did to that 8-year-old boy. Yeah, it's insane. It's crazy, bro. That's why I wanted to come on here and not just give y'all the backstory verbally, but I wanted to utilize commentary, the video, to solidify what I was saying to y'all as being true. I don't make shit up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a messenger. I get the story and I give it to you. It's on you. If you enjoying it, you want to take it around, that's on you. All I can do is give you the story, is pretty much tell you what's going on. Nope, he needs to stay away from... that's exactly what I'm saying. He don't need to have a... Like, you mean to tell... Listen, guys, with the way the court system is, anything can happen. This man could be eligible for parole way before 40 years. It took him 13 years to sentence him. Huh? Man, it took 13 years for them to sentence this MF. And I want to call him something else, but just for the respect and the love that I have for my subscribers and viewers and onlookers, even the haters, I'm just going to keep that to myself. Hey, y'all, I want to do it. I think I'm going to keep it to myself, bro. I'm not going to do it, man. I don't want no problems with nobody. How old was this man? Levi Aaron, I want to say he was 37, 38 years old. Yeah, he was a grown-ass man. A grown, rusty-ass man at that. Guys, I don't know, but I'm getting ready to end this live stream, man, because the more I think about this, the more it pisses me off, and it's sickening to the stomach, bro. To be able to even have to sit here and phantom this bullshit. Like, this was uncalled for. This was unnecessary. This is just tragical. This was uncalled for. It definitely could have been avoided. But, again, the system has failed us again, guys. Yep, the system has failed us again. You know, I needed to get up, man, and walk around and move around a little bit because, man, that concrete is hard. But, yeah, I'm outside with it, guys. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, locking in with me. Rest in peace to Levi. Rest in peace to the kid that lost his life. He definitely didn't deserve that. By no means necessary should that have happened. In this case and in this instance, I can't blame the parents. I cannot. They would finish him in prison with some jungle juice. They need to, man. Whatever he got coming to him, guys, whatever he got coming to him, he deserved that and some. That's just my personal opinion. That's my personal intake on that. Some people may totally disagree with me. And I'm pretty sure right now somebody somewhere, oh, this and that, the third, so on and so forth, etc. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. This is just sick. This is sick. Someone could have told him to, but ain't nobody tell that motherfucker to do nothing but the motherfucking devil. The devil told him to do it. That's who told him to do it, the damn devil. Ain't nobody but the devil, guys. Inmates do not take that they don't take that lightly. Not killing the kid. Man, you killing the kid. You killing the kid, you finna get it. Yeah, you finna get it. You killing the kid. About that. Inmates, yeah. But I'm finna hop off this live stream. And like I said, man, some videos I come on here and stay for an hour or so or whatever, man. And some of them I just can't do it. It's hard. Anything towards women or children. You know what I mean? Like it's hard, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace to that little boy, man. Like that was some sick ass shit for that guy to do. And then his lawyers want to string that they client has issues. That's just the part that fucks with me right there. That's the part that fucks with me right there when they just sat there and just say, oh, he was crazy. He didn't know what he was doing. Bullshit. Decompress. It's hard. You right about that. It's definitely hard and tragical and some more shit. But with that being said, I appreciate the y'all guys for tapping in. I'll be back tomorrow as per usual. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I got another story for you, man, coming. This one right here coming out the state of Washington, D.C., man. So